This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. Scattered showers this afternoon did not reduce the fire danger in southern Wisconsin much.
Here's a look at the fire danger map across the state. The DNR will allow burning from 6 p.m. to midnight for a covered barrel and grass or wooded areas smaller than 10 acres. Today, 5 wildfires burned across the state, including one in Columbia County and another in Sauk County. In the past week, Wisconsin has seen more than 160 wildfires that have burned over 1,000 acres.
Hopefully we'll be getting a little more widespread rain to lower that fire danger. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti now with the weather patio. Gary?
Eric, so far the rain has been spotty. Some areas have gotten it even in southern Wisconsin, but other areas have missed out. You can see on visible cloud track, we've had a mix of clouds and sun, and thunderstorms have been developing on the leading edges of some of those cloud mass areas. Notice the thunderstorms popping up over southeastern Wisconsin. On Doppler track, you can see some thunderstorms around Milwaukee up toward the Fox Valley, but the rest of southern Wisconsin right now is mainly precipitation free. Farther to the southwest, there are more showers and thunderstorms. They'll be here later on tonight. Low temperatures started out very mild. Here in Madison, we dropped to 55 degrees. Most areas stayed in the middle 50s. High temperatures so far have been in the middle 60s. Janesville close to 80 degrees at 79. And right now, temperatures have dropped a bit because of the cloud cover to 70 in Madison, but even upper 60s to lower 70s, still well above normal for this time of year. Look for better chances for showers and thunderstorms tonight. Some showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow. It'll be a little cooler for tomorrow. We'll see a low tonight of about 60, but a high tomorrow of only 64. And we'll also see some showers for Friday and Saturday. Hopefully that will reduce the wildfire danger. I'll have more details and weather in a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. There was always the chance we'd see some new faces leading government across the area after last night's election. A small community in Dane County, though, took that idea and ran with it.
Voters in Brooklyn turned the village board on its head, but it's the why they were elected that's turning heads around the area. Our Adam Duxter explains how a group of neighbors who had enough made it happen.
Aside from the occasional truck passing through, downtown Brooklyn is largely quiet. To Michael Brusberg,
this could turn into something a lot nicer.
It's an example of failed leadership.
What we've seen have happened to the downtown area where there's just a lack of businesses and business growth.
Brusberg's lived in the small community in southern Dane County since 2013, and over time has grown frustrated with what he describes as a lack of transparency from those in charge. Most recently with the elimination of the local police department.
I could either sit and not do anything, or I could be a part of helping create positive change for this community.
While it was too late to put his name on the ballot, he and 3 others agreed to run collectively as write-in candidates for village president and trustees.
Once the 4 of us really got aligned, we found that we all had very common thoughts, common ideals for what this community could be.
In being write-in candidates, they say their biggest concern was actually just making sure people spelled their names correctly. So they came up with these cards that had the proper spelling, both first and last, just to make sure everyone got it right. Last night, the write-ins did something worth writing home about. Not only did they win, they won in a landslide, something Dane County's clerk says is notable.
Imagine what it takes to do a write-in and win. And just to think, I can do it. And then they did it.
Brusberg's biggest goals are to create more events for families in the area, but also to work with local lending partners to rejuvenate the village's downtown. Ultimately, he wants the new regime to be open and honest.
Yes, it dovetails with the decision that took place with the police, but even more so, it's the thought that, you know what, let's be a part of positive change for this community.
In the village of Brooklyn, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
And Dane County Clerk Scott McDonald says he's only seen write-in candidates win in one other election after the town of Middleton voted to eliminate its police department 5 years ago. Police think a 19-year-old woman was involved in Madison's first homicide in 2021, and tonight they have her in custody. Madison police arrested 19-year-old Carmen Sharp. She was taken to the Dane County Jail and tentatively charged with party to a crime, first-degree intentional homicide, and bail jumping. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office says 23-year-old Isaiah Davis died from his injuries after he was shot at a gas station on Park Street Saturday night. MPD thinks the shooting was targeted.
A judge sets a trial date for the two women accused of attacking a state senator in Madison. Samantha Hamer and Carita O'Reilly are charged with substantial battery, party to a crime after allegedly attacking Senator Tim Carpenter back in June last year. Carpenter said he was trying to take a picture of a group of protesters when he was attacked. That trial, set to begin in October, could run for 2 or 3 days. Well, you might now have a better chance of getting a vaccine appointment with Public Health Madison and Dane County. Starting today, several thousand more doses are available.
That's because the federal government sent help to Madison. Gabriella Becerra is live outside the Alliant Energy Center and joins us to explain how there's already been a noticeable difference.
Public Health is seeing a surge in staff, and because of that, they're able to vaccinate more people in less time. Now, FEMA sent 26 people to work at the Alliant Energy Center, and because of that additional help, 3 more lanes open today, cutting down the wait time to less than an hour. There's also at least 2,000 more doses to give out this week and next. Public Health's COVID vaccine deputy, Tess Allen, says you're going to see FEMA helping out everywhere.
We have everyone from, our traffic staff, vaccinating staff, drawing up vaccine, to data entry, so really helping out in all aspects here. Every single role that we have here is super critical to make sure that, we're running efficiently and smoothly.
As of right now, FEMA will be here for the next 30 days, but they'll reevaluate next month if they need to stay. And Public Health is still looking for more people to fill up these appointments. All that you need is to be a resident or work in Dane County. We'll have those links on our website to sign up on DHS's website, channel3000.com.
Gabby, thank you. We'll see how much FEMA's helped boost these numbers in the coming days. About 50,000 people got a vaccine in the past 24 hours in Wisconsin, but the COVID cases rose a bit over the past week. The state recorded 727 new cases today, and nearly 2 million people have now received at least 1 dose of a COVID vaccine in Wisconsin. A little over 34% of the state's eligible population, nearly 1.25 million people, are now fully vaccinated. Folks in Dane County accounting for a big chunk of that, more than 145,000 people. And by the end of this weekend, nearly half of all adults in the U.S. will likely have at least 1 shot. The CDC says nearly 42% of the country over the age of 18 has received at least 1 dose of the vaccine. The agency predicts there will be about 20,000 fewer coronavirus deaths by May 1st, thanks largely to the vaccines. More than 556,000 people have died from COVID-19 in the U.S. so far. That's according to Johns Hopkins University.
UW-Madison says it will excuse certain students and employees from weekly COVID testing as more and more of them get their vaccines. According to a university spokesperson, more than 15,000 students and employees have received at least 1 dose of a vaccine so far. There were about 40,000 students enrolled at UW last year. The number vaccinated splits nearly even, almost 50-50 between students and staff.
We are also encouraging employees and students to look for vaccine wherever they can find it. So look for a local health provider, a pharmacy, sign up with the Wisconsin Department of Health Services vaccine registry.
People who get a vaccine off campus are urged to update their university health system's portal for exemption. The university expects to reach the magic number of 10,000 fully vaccinated people exempt from regular testing within the next day.
And this effort goes beyond just students in Madison. It could be a real game changer for everyone within the UW system.
Brady Mallory spoke with System President Tommy Thompson today and shows us why he wants to see as many vaccinations as possible. Brady?
Well, Thompson hopes the idea of returning to class and to whatever sense of normal will be incentive for students and employees to get vaccinated. He says students have told him they want to be on campus for fall semester. Not having the testing removes a sort of barrier that has come between students and regular life. The goal to get as many faculty, staff, and students vaccinated as possible comes as Thompson has already pledged to hold at least 75% of classes in person in the fall. Thompson hopes that will encourage everyone within the system to get their shots now or during the summer.
If we can do that, then next fall, our 75% of our students will be able to be in class with their professor, and everybody's going to be safe and healthy. It's a goal of mine, and I think it's a very good goal, and I think the students are very much behind me in this regard.
Fall semester is set to begin on September 8th. Well, Thompson says the goal isn't just about physical health. On News 3 now at 6, I'll show you why he says this will also help boost students' mental health as well.
We'll see you at 6. Thank you, Brady. Opening day didn't have it, but next week's homestand at American Family Field will. The Brewers announced today, starting Monday, tailgating will be allowed at American Family Field. Only people with tickets to the game are allowed in the parking lots, and tailgating must end half an hour before the game starts. The Brewers front office says it has faith that fans will follow the rules.
I think our fans, by and large, are very respectful of the rules and the protocols. And again, their behavior in the first homestand to me is reflective of the fact that they want to do the right thing. They want to ensure that their game experience is not impacting negatively on others.
The Brewers, by the way, still have tickets available through the May 2nd game.
Yesterday, the formal retirement announcement from Barry Alvarez as UW Athletic Director. Now comes the hard part, replacing him. And not just for the person who gets the job, but for the search committee to find that person. It's a 9-person panel led by Athletic Board Chair Pete Miller, filled with some big names like Paul Christ, Orlando Tucker, Jeff Mack, and UW alum and benefactor Ted Kellner, along with others. Chancellor Rebecca Blank with some specifics today on qualifications.
All of us are aware of the importance of this search to the Wisconsin athletics program. We really want to preserve and maintain what we have here and the sort of Wisconsin way that we have taken to, care not only about performance on the field, but off the field.
The Alvarez retirement will go into effect June 30th. Today's job posting lists April 28th as an application deadline.
Dane County's new sheriff knows the area quite well. He graduated from the UW, taught college courses, and worked in law enforcement here.
But he also admits there are plenty of things to improve about policing. Naomi Coles spoke with Calvin Barrett today about his top goals for his role as top cop.
Barrett is the current director for Madison College's criminal justice program, and he has served previously with the Dane County Sheriff's Office and the Sun Prairie Police Department. He tells me he's been working with Mahoney full-time this week on the transition. He'll take over full-time in May.
My top 3 priorities when coming in to this position, number 1 is to use innovative evidence-based methods for crime reduction and reducing recidivism. Next, I want to rebuild fractured relationships and establish or re-strengthen or continue to strengthen already established relationships. And then finally, I want to reduce and maintain a low jail population.
He wants to continue the sheriff's current practices for that, but also find new ways to keep that jail population low post-pandemic. Barrett says he has not yet made a decision about running for a full term next April. Currently, he's set to finish Mahoney's term, which ends next May. I'll be airing our full conversation with the incoming sheriff this Sunday on For the Record, where he gets into the details of the priorities that he mentioned. For News 3 Now, I'm Naomi Coles.
Sheriff Mahoney has served at the Dane County Sheriff's Office now for more than 40 years as sheriff for the last 14. Well, there is more to come tonight on News 3 Now at 5. What we learned today about just how fast Tiger Woods was driving before that crash. That story ahead at 5. And coming up tonight at 6, another pitching duel in Chicago. Brewers ace Brandon Woodruff against Cubs top pitcher Kyle Hendricks at Wrigley. Of the highlights from that NL Central rivalry next hour. News 3 Now at 6. And marginal movement on Wall Street in midweek trading as the Dow gets a 16-point bump. The Nasdaq down 9.5. The S&P added half dozen. We'll be right back.
Tonight on CBS, as the season winds down, the competition heats up on Tough as Nails, followed by SEAL Team and SWAT. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Rogan's is your one-stop running shoe destination. Count on expert advice, the best fit, and a huge selection of the best name brands. Selection, service, and savings. That's Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Max your tax refund at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off. Plus, get 4 years free financing and get tax included on purchases over $499. 2-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $899, tax included. Max your tax refund at A1 Furniture.
Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. The perfect paint for when the nursery becomes the bedroom. That becomes his room. That becomes your favorite room in the house. Paint because you want to, not because you have to. For results that stand up to whatever life brings. Trust Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. Exclusively at Menards. Get 11% off everything, including Pittsburgh Paints and Stains.
How
to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get a large Fiesta chicken pizza. Papa Murphy's.
For over 25 years, Fry Construction has provided excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by so many of your neighbors and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. In honor of our 25 years, we're offering 25% off gutters or insulation with any full roof project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
A nursing home promises to care for our parents as cherished loved ones. But if your parents have been injured in a nursing home, we can help. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture. Top brands on sale. And get tax included on any purchase over $4.99. Plus, get 4 years free financing with Queen Pillow Top just $3.49. Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture.
Rogan's is your one-stop walking shoe destination. Count on expert advice, the best fit, and a huge selection of the best name brands. Selection, service, and savings. That's Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
On the next News 3 Now this morning, we're live at Dane County Humane Society for how folks can celebrate National Pet Day this weekend. And we'll share why some parents are keeping their kids in virtual school. We'll see you starting at 4:30.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. Officials say excessive speed caused Tiger Woods to crash his SUV, severely injuring him. Officials say he was going nearly 90 miles an hour in a 45 zone. The golf legend suffered serious injuries after crashing his car. This was in Southern California back on February 23rd. His SUV hit a sign, crossed the center divider, traveled more than 150 feet across the shoulder of the road before coming to a stop. Detectives say information from the vehicle's data recorder reveals Woods never hit the brakes.
There was no evidence of braking throughout this collision. It is speculated and believed that Tiger Woods inadvertently hit the accelerator instead of the brake pedal.
Now, detectives say Woods was not under the influence of any controlled substances, will not be cited for the crash or face any charges. In a statement released on Twitter, when Tiger thanked first responders and Good Samaritans who helped him.
A use of force expert says Derek Chauvin's weight was bearing down from his knee and pushing into George Floyd's neck the entire time he was handcuffed behind his back and lying face down. Jody Steiger is a Los Angeles Police Department sergeant serving as a prosecution expert. He testified today that his review of video evidence found that Chauvin's knee was on Floyd's neck from the time officers put Floyd on the ground until paramedics arrived, about 9.5 minutes.
Based on my analysis, Mr. Floyd was not actively resisting at the time that he was in the prone position, nor did he communicate to them that he was attempting to resist or evade them.
But in cross-examination, the defense maintained that Chauvin's actions were appropriate.
Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti now joins us. Gary?
Well, Eric, we could use the rain. We've had one batch of showers and a few thunderstorms move through the eastern portions of our viewing area. They're now through the Milwaukee area up into the Fox Valley around Fond du Lac and Oshkosh. Those are lifting toward the northeast. Right now, a break across southwestern Wisconsin, but more showers and thunderstorms are developing farther to the south across southern Iowa and back into central Illinois. Those will be in here later on tonight. Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms right up to the Wisconsin-Illinois state line, and also a marginal risk up around far northwestern Wisconsin in the vicinity of Warm Front. To our south, the main threat is going to be strong winds and perhaps some hail. Also a hail threat for those storms north of the Warm Front in northwestern Wisconsin. There's even a chance for an isolated tornado across parts of Iowa, but because the next batch of thunderstorms will reach us after dark, the atmosphere will be cooling down a little bit, and that should make the severe weather threat a little bit less around here. The rain is what we could use, though. Still looking at about a quarter to 3/4 of an inch of rain generally across southern Wisconsin, with some localized amounts around an inch or so in a a heavier shower or thunderstorm over the next couple of days. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Our best chances for thunderstorms will be tonight, and that's what would bring the best chances for any heavy downpours. Then showers will be with us off and on at times from tonight through tomorrow into Friday and Saturday and even Sunday morning as well. And then cool weather starts to return. Tomorrow temperatures will be in the mid-60s, so a little cooler than today. We're back to the upper 50s on Friday, and then we'll stay in the 50s through next week. Current temperatures are in the 70s through much of Wisconsin to our south, but to the north and west, those temperatures cool off underneath the clouds and the more persistent rains in the 40s from Kansas all the way up into parts of Minnesota. Now, the storm system is centered to our west. It's actually in a couple of parts, but for the most part, the precipitation is in the form of rain and a couple of thunderstorms, a little bit of light snow mixing in on the western portions of that storm, but as it moves into the warmer air, it's mainly rain. But it'll be a slow-moving system, and that's what will keep the shower chances around here for the next few days. The storm system kind of getting wrapped up as the jet stream just kind of spins around it. One area of low pressure is lifted into Minnesota. The next one to the south has a cold front. That's where all the strong to severe thunderstorm activity is, from southern Iowa into Missouri and into Arkansas, where a tornado watch is in effect. But we're still in the mild sector. That warm front to the north divides temperatures that are in the 70s to temperatures that are in the 30s and 40s up near Lake Superior. But as we check out dew points, you can see to our south, those dew point temperatures are closer to 60. That's where the air is a little more humid. Our air not quite as humid, and so that's limiting the rainfall, at least for now. For tomorrow, we'll see a slightly cooler day, high of 64. We'll see some scattered showers, perhaps even an isolated thunderstorm. Future track again, that break this evening, then some showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms and a couple of waves overnight. Some showers, an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow, then some showers tomorrow night, and a few more showers on Friday as temperatures drop back into the 50s. Rainfall amounts a quarter to 3/4 of an inch of rain. A few spots may pick up an inch or two in a heavier thunderstorm. 7 to 10 day forecast. Temperatures are in the 50s then starting on Friday, lasting through the weekend and through all of next week. Temperatures only low 50s on Tuesday. Some shower chances early in the week, and then perhaps again towards Saturday of next weekend. As we check out first warn traffic, not seeing any problems out there. It's a nice day on the roads. Beltline right now moving steadily in both directions. I-39, 90, 94 on the east side of Madison, no problems. Just a few minor slowdowns on East Washington Avenue from the Isthmus toward Easttown Shopping Mall. Right now, a 17-minute commute on the eastbound Beltline from University Avenue to the interstate, 15 minutes going back in the westbound direction, 25 minutes from the Beltline southward on I-39, 90 to Janesville. From Middleton to Sauk City on US 12 is a 16-minute commute, and it's also 16 minutes from downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. And ahead on News 3 Now at 5, President Biden says inaction is not an option as he pushes for his massive infrastructure proposal. What it includes, next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Go farther with personal checking choices. At Starion Bank, you make the decisions. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Furniture and Appliance Mart Spring Semi-Annual Appliance Deals are on now. Save up to 40% off top brands and special no-interest financing, plus delivery within 5 days on in-stock appliances at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
The Monona Terrace Convention Center is turning into the remodeling store this weekend only, and admission is free. The area's top remodeling and home improvement companies are all here. Shop, compare, and save big on everything for the home. Kitchens, baths, windows, doors. If it can improve your home, you'll find it this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Admission is free only at the Monona Terrace Convention Center.
With iCare, you can receive up to $1,200 in over-the-counter benefits to buy brand name and generic products. Shop in-store or get the items delivered free from our catalog. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for your health needs.
Dad, I got it.
Really?
Actually, do you have a quarter?
Enjoy a cheeseburger or a McChicken sandwich. Get any two for just $2.50.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
From Scott the Window Guy at AHD Wisconsin Windows.
Scott the Window Guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core composite frame triple pane window is the most energy efficient window made for Wisconsin no matter what the season. Get triple pane for the price of double at scottthewindowguy.com.
I was watching my team come from behind when my son says, "Dad, I'm taking a girl to the dance." And I was like, "You can borrow my car, just make sure your shoes are shined and the car is clean." And then I was like, "Hold on, go to Quick Trip and get the Elite Wash." On the day of the dance, my son washed my car and shined his shoes. But he did something on his own accord. My son goes, "Do you think she would like this?" And the Quick Trip lady is like, "You betcha." Kid's got a bright future.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
Ashley Home Store's spring semi-annual sale is on now. Our hottest looks of the season are on sale now, including doorbusters like these, plus no interest for 3 years, and a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout, now at Ashley Home Store.
Go farther with personal checking choices at Starion Bank. Like Smart Checking, it's free when you choose e-statements. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back, everyone. A yoga studio in downtown Madison is closing its doors for good after 10 years because of the pandemic. The studio, located in the 600 block of Williamson Street, made the announcement in a Facebook post today. The post also pointed out, despite the vaccine rollout, business owners haven't been able to find a clear path forward that keeps public health at the forefront. The building's landlord also signed a new lease with a different business.
President Biden says he is open to debate on how the government will pay for his American Jobs Plan. The multi-trillion-dollar proposal aims to upgrade roads and bridges in need of repair, as well as the building blocks of the modern economy. That includes broadband. The president is also defending his proposal to raise the corporate tax rate from 21% to 28% to help pay for the package in the face of pushback from Republicans and some business groups.
In fact, it's a whopping tax increase on the most productive parts of our society, both companies and individuals, which won't come close to paying for the size of the so-called infrastructure package.
It's the single largest investment in American jobs since World War II. And it's a plan that puts millions of Americans to work to fix what's broken in our country.
Well, President Biden says he and the vice president will be meeting with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle over the coming weeks. Well, stay with us. We'll have a final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment.
I do all my shoe shopping at Rogan to choose from the huge selection and save. Plus, I can get my second pair half price now or save my receipt and get my second pair later. Rogan's makes saving easy.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Match your tax refund at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off. Plus, get 4 years free financing and get tax included on purchases over $4.99. Two-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $8.99, tax included. Match your tax refund at A1 Furniture.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
When you're sick, so sick that your heart hurts.
And your mind races.
When you think that you might have cancer, and then they tell you,
you have cancer.
And you just want somebody to say,
it's going to be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Are your windows drafty, broken, or your energy bills on the rise? Champion is here to help. It's replacement window season, and we're celebrating with buy 2 windows, get 2 free. At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call now or download our free buyer's guide at getchampionwindows.com.
Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture. Top brands on sale. And get tax included on any purchase over $4.99. Plus, get 4 years free financing. With Queen Pillow Top, just $3.49. Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture.
Rogan's is your one-stop running shoe destination. Count on expert advice, the best fit, and a huge selection of the best name brands. Selection, service, and savings. That's Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Before we leave you at 5, a final check with Gary.
Well, we had a batch of showers and thunderstorms move through the eastern portions of our viewing area. They're now heading north of Milwaukee up toward the Fox Valley. Some of those thunderstorms have brought somewhere between about a quarter and a half inch of rain, mainly around the areas around Milwaukee, but much of the rest of southern Wisconsin has missed out on the rain over the last couple of days. Temperatures, though, still pretty mild. Upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Look for better chances for rain later on tonight.
And we'll be back with more updates in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News coming your way next. Stay tuned.